Right now, it's the law of the land in our state, period.
Washington Attorney General Bob Ferguson talking with our Chris Daniels this afternoon about Initiative 1639 that voters passed in November. Since then, there has been a lot of pushback from sheriffs around the state. More than half have either called it unconstitutional, saying they won't actively enforce it, or are taking a more of a wait-and-see approach. Now, yesterday, Ferguson sent an open letter to those sheriffs explaining how they could be held liable for failure to enforce parts of the gun laws, specifically the enhanced background checks for the purchase of all semi-automatic rifles. Effective January 1st, the age to buy a semi-automatic rifle went from 18 to 21, but the enhanced background checks and some other elements, including safe storage, don't take effect until July 1st. So Ferguson's letter might serve as a warning.
There's always court challenges. All of our laws are presumed constitutional. No court has said it's not constitutional. And sheriffs, all law enforcement officers, have a duty to enforce the law. So we believe the law is constitutional, but certainly right now it's the law of the land in our state, period. There's no debate about that. I understand they have a personal objection to the law. I have personal objections to lots of laws in Washington state. I still enforce them, and they need to do that as well.
It's unclear whether sheriffs will change their tune come July or maybe wait for a U.S. District Court ruling in the challenge filed by the NRA and Second Amendment Foundation that 1639 violates both the state and federal constitutions. Earlier this month, Grace Harbor County Sheriff Rick Scott put it this way.
We don't make an arrest every time we come across somebody who's breaking the law. We don't issue a citation every time we stop someone for a traffic violation.
The AG's office has no power really to remove an elected sheriff from office except through prosecution. But Ferguson did say that if sheriffs don't follow the provisions of 1639 and something terrible were to happen as a result, they could be held liable, and any lawsuit against a sheriff would come at taxpayers' expense.